And this fire here, this desire to make your life better, is so powerful if you would only just listen to it and give the permission for this to exist. You're scared of your power, you're scared of your impact, you're scared of change. So sometimes when you're trying to heal your trauma, there might be a time where you're a bit too soft. You're too gentle with yourself. And being gentle and soft is necessary. It's important, very important, to soothe the intensity within you. And it's often the best solution. And sometimes what's needed is not this kind of approach, but it's rather waking yourself up. It's rather getting an electroshock that you might need in order to grow as a human. And so sometimes the healing is not about comfort. It's about growing out of this comfort zone. It's about letting go of the attachment to the comfort. And I can tell you with my own experience of healing childhood traumas and helping others do the same, that very often people choose comfort over freedom. They could make a decision that would change their life. They could let go of their toxic family. They could change their job, but they're not doing it, because even though this would give them the freedom they're looking for, it's still too scary compared to the comfort. And so because of that, they don't get the freedom, and they get the comfort, which is the habits that we have that are keeping us safe. Avoiding relationships, binge watching, eating, whatever it is for you. And this can be a very good way to not face the need for change, the need for freedom. And so what I invite you to do is to look within yourself and see, do you want freedom or do you want comfort? Because if you want freedom, you will have to say goodbye to the comfort for a while. And don't worry, maybe there's a new comfort that will arise when you will find your freedom. But for now, you have to let it go. And this step can be scary, can be uncomfortable, but I think it's important to have this mindset and to know that the life you desire, the healed life that you're dreaming of, is on the other side of that fear. You've never listened to freedom because you've never been taught that freedom is safe. And because of trauma, you believe that freedom is dangerous, and that the comfort is better. But the truth is, when we look at it, the comfort causes a lot of suffering, a lot of mind loop that are painful, a lot of struggle and a lot of loneliness. And the freedom, the initial step towards freedom, is scary, very scary. But the result after that is full of change, a new life, a better condition, new friends, new job, whatever, peace of mind, a new identity, you see? So, and maybe instead of thinking about the fear and being, how can I be gentle because I'm so scared, and being kind to myself? Sometimes it's the other way around. How can you stop being gentle? How can you stop being so soft and actually going for it? And actually making that decision, making it happen. So what I'm talking about here is empowerment. We need empowerment. You are capable. You're capable of doing something that you want to do. You're capable of healing. And just the fact that you're trying to heal just shows how much you love yourself and how much you wish the best for yourself. And so if you expect all the conditions to be met before you change your life, it will never happen. It's about letting go of these conditions and do it nonetheless. You see? So we need that kind of fiery energy We need this fire in our belly that can help us move forward. We need this activation. Usually people who have trauma, they are very activated inside, but they are restless. They are activated not in a good sense. They are activated in the sense that they don't know where to go and they are triggered, etc. What I'm talking about here is an activation that is more coming from a depth within you and coming from a deep intention for change. And this fire here, this desire to make your life better, is so powerful if you would only just listen to it and give the permission for this to exist. Yes, you want to change your life. Yes, you want to evolve, to grow. Yes, you want to discover what you're capable of. But that's that voice inside. This is the power. And so reclaiming our power is about activating that fire. And you might think that, but I don't feel any fire. I don't feel what you're talking about. I just feel sad, tired, lonely. Yes, but what if you let go of the attachment to being sad, lonely, and tired? Who would you become? Can you tap into that? Can you listen to your heart's calling? Because your heart knows what it wants. It's only you who are refusing it. Because you're scared of your power. You're scared of your impact. You're scared of change. But that fear will never go away if you're soft. It will go away if you show to yourself that this fear is not necessary. So I think there's an important distinction to make, nonetheless, between when we need fire and when we need softness. Most of the time, you will have such an overwhelmed nervous system that the fire will not work. So, how do you know if it's time to use the fire or if it's time to use the softness? Well, usually it's time to use the fire when your problem is coming from the attachment to the habits that you have, to the comfort zone. That's when you need fire. However, when you go to your comfort zone because you feel so unsafe, because you're so overwhelmed, because you're triggered, then it might be good to be soft, to take your time, to slow down. So this is a very important distinction here, and most people made the confusion as much as I made the confusion in my life. That being said, I wish you to experience this, and if you want to experience what it's like to have the fire within, then you can try to work with me. I have many links in the description, or you can join the community and check it out. You will see, it's very good, very interesting, very powerful. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.